Hey all, Luck from the Motor City Pit Vipers here, and today I'm going to do a demonstration on how to do an automatic F14 Automatic Carrier Landing. So that is something that I know is supposedly possible. It's been difficult for me to do over the past, and I think it's because there's a lot of steps involved to get it set up. So what I'm going to do is going to show you those steps right now. So first thing is, I am on CVN 73. In our situation, we always keep our server, we always use the TACAN number for the carriers to be the same. You can see my TACAN is set for 73 X-ray. The next thing we're going to set is the ILS. ILS has to be set to 3 in this case, and it's set to 3 now. So I'm going to set up the rest of it, which I'm going to get the direction of the carrier here. Looks like it's heading 089. So what I usually do for my course setting is take off about 8 degrees for the offset. And instead of 089, I'm going to make it 082. Sorry, 081. So 081, I'm set for there. I'm going to take off. I'm going to take off just empty, so I don't have to carry a bunch of crap. As you can see, the sun is either just coming up or just setting. I believe it's just setting here. So it's going to be dark, which will be kind of fun. Set my wings out here. Even though I'm still parked, which isn't really a good idea in case someone spawns in. Okay, let's move over to Cat 2. You can see we got the beautiful moon over there. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole case 1 stuff. Actually, it's going to be case 3 because it's dark. I'm not going to do that because I just want to get through this. But let's turn off that noisy vent. Turn off my red spotlight and my white spotlight. Floodlights, I mean. And I don't have the canopy shine, and I can see things a little bit easier. Okay. Landing lights would be kind of nice, wouldn't they? Can't tell what he's telling me to do here. Let's do the night scope. Let's see what we can see what he's doing. And we can't see squat with that, huh? Can we? Okay. And off we go. So what I'll do is I'll just go get behind the carrier about 4 or 5 miles back, and I'll set up for this automatic landing.
I'm getting dirt at 8 o'clock.
And I'll watch it in. So what's interesting about the automatic carrier landing is I've had it where it was tracking, and all of a sudden it just drops, and you have to kind of take over. And if you don't take over, you'll either slam into the back of the carrier or worse. And yeah, so it's something you got to pay attention to because it's not foolproof for sure. But I do like it. I do like having that ability to actually get the carrier landing in. There's the carrier down there. Okay. Cruising right along. Let's get to the tack in and see where we are. You can see I'm 2.5 miles away. I'll get about 6 or 7 miles and then I'll turn back in. I gotta get these lights situated because this feels like they're too dark in here. Consoles, instruments, indexer. Okay. All right, so. And I'm kind of high too, so let's get back into the. Right, here we are, 8.6 miles. I'm at 8,000 feet. I'm just going to start descending in here now. Got my brake on, trying to slow down. It's a good shot of the moon back there. Carrier down below, you can see the blue dot. I'm the only one on the server at the moment, which is great. Okay, so let's start setting this up. So the first thing we got to do is down here, we're going to set this to AWL, Automatic Carrier Landing. The next thing we're going to do is set up the autopilot. So I have autopilot on. I'm going to turn on the ACL to on. And
looks like there's dirt at 7 o'clock.
Once I slow down and drop my gear, I'm going to turn on the auto throttle. Oh, almost forgot. We got to tune to the carrier, so let's do that.
Copy.
So I just tuned my radar. I'm going to tune my radio. I'm going to turn my data link now. Do set host and 3.
You got it, boss.
So I got the radios tuned. As you can see, I got down here on that tree. We got AP ref. That's my autopilot. Voice. Voice is my connection to the carrier, and should be seeing some more pop up soon. Let me just make sure I'm on. Number 3 for my ILS. Getting under 200 knots. That's good. 2,000 feet. Let's level off a bit. And I'll start my turn. I'm a little ways out now for the. Yeah, I'm 20 miles out, so let's get back in there. Get back in the game here. So, turn back in. Again, this is not a Case 1 landing demonstration or anything like that. But, really more interested in showing you how to get this thing set up for the automatic carrier landing. I switched back to the. I switched it back to TACAN view, the bottom there, instead of the automatic carrier landing. I'm just trying to get lined up first. Once my arrows get lined up here, I'm going to make my turn left. And I can probably look out there and see it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I should be lined up right on the 8-degree landing area here, so.
The sink rate is too high.
It's always bad when you hear that at night, huh? Can't see anything. My HUD's way too powerful. Here, let me turn this shit down. Okay. And you can see
Dirt at 1 o'clock.
Here's the carrier. It's flashing. It's all red. I don't want to be on red. I want to be on yellow to make my landing. I'm going to switch this back over. I'm at 17 miles, which is way out still. get inside at 10, I'll switch that over. So we still got a red flashing light. When that turns yellow, I'll turn into it. You know what these lights mean in case you don't know. When you see red, it means you're too far left. If you see yellow, you're right on. If you see green, you're right on. If you see flashing green, you're too far right. So it's just a little way of figuring out what you got to do. Watch my altitude. I'm gonna turn on my auto throttle. Oh wait, I don't have my landing gear down. Good point. Hook, gear, and now I go to auto throttle. And you can see it took over. Now my hand's off the throttle, not touching it. And it'll be the duration now. I'm gonna come right a little bit so I can get this thing lined up. See the light went, instead of flashing, it went solid. It'll be turning yellow here shortly. Again, I'm off the throttle. The throttle's being controlled by the aircraft. There's my yellow light. I'm going to turn into it now and line the needles. Okay, so now, by looking through the thing, you can zoom in a bit, and I can see, look at this, I can see that I'm heading right toward it. Okay, we get level here. A little bit left, I got to line these. I turned my indexer off so it wasn't so bright, but anyway, angle of attack indexer tell me a little bit more about if I'm lined up not properly or not, but still 11.4 miles out. A little ways out still. But I do have that yellow light.
Whoa, I got dirt at 1 o'clock.
I should tell Jester to shut up. Altitude, I'm at less than 300 feet. Let me go up a bit low, drifting low. That audio alert really helped me there. Still at 300, less than 300 feet. When I nose up, you can kind of hear the engine creep forward because the auto throttle is keeping me in line, keeping me at my speed up so I don't crash. Okay, I'm 450 feet, I'm going to level it. My distance is 9 miles. I'm going to switch over now to the carrier landing. I can use visual from here. So basically, getting low again. Okay. You can see the carrier out there. A little far yet.
Copy. Roger.
I'm getting a yellow light. I want to get back over to the right a little bit and drop my nose. Getting red. See, it went red, so now I go back to the right a little bit. There we go. There's my yellow light. As I slowly descend now. Switch over to landing. You can see my bars are lined up. Okay, now I got landing done. Okay, I should be getting lined up here really well. I'm perfectly lined up at the moment Here's my lineup. So I feel good about this. Now the next thing we got to do is nose wheel steering. So I hit the nose wheel steering. Oops.
Now there's dirt at 2 o'clock.
A little high. 4 miles out. Okay. Notice my Christmas tree over here. ACL ready. Everything's good. I've given it control. I hit S, nose wheel steering, and you'll watch the aircraft will turn back and forth. I'm not touching any of the controls at this point. You can see the throttle there. I'll show you the stick. Okay. And again, this is not me. I'm not touching anything. I'm just watching it. I'll take the stick away so I can actually see. But actually looking at the carrier here, I still really can't see much. Let's do this if I can lower this a skosh. That's the wrong way. What is it? Shift, Alt. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. See, I'm getting closer to it now. Turn off night vision. I'm right on the lineup. I'm descending. Got my landing lights are on when they get close. We should see it. Nighttime auto carrier landing. This is pretty scary. Trust that. You can see I'm coming in pretty good. Right on line here. Verification hook is down. Gear is down. And nothing to do here but watch. And here we go. Look at that. Perfect. Thank you all for watching.
You got the 4-wire.
And it was a 4-wire of all things. Okay. At least we're down on the carrier. If that was bad weather, if it was, it's dark, it was hard to see, I didn't do anything, it just brought it in. Thanks for watching.